hear about what happened? Crazy.
True crime. We online.
Come check us out.
Tune in. It's about to go down.
Know where we at.
True crime. True crime. Based on real life events. Every story has two sides.
Who's telling the truth? Who's telling them lies?
Them on me, anybody with eyes, they can see that this the truth that I am speaking. Blood leaking, what's the reason? No remorse for the family. Where's the justice? We need peace. Another plot twist this deep. Got me on the edge of my
I wonder what's gonna happen next.
Welcome, dear listeners, to another episode of Murder and Cocktails, where true crime meets mixology. I'm your host, Nicole Mitchell-Colley, and I'm here with my fabulous co-hosts, Amber Watson and Michelle Walker.
Hey, everybody.
Today, we will be discussing William Dathan Holbert, also known as Wild Bill Cortez, and his reign of terror in the tranquil paradise of Bocas del Toro, Panama. Before we begin, we want to remind everyone that this episode discusses graphic content and may not be suitable for all audiences. So grab your favorite libation.
Children need to cover their ears and go to bed.
Shut up, Amber!
Go to bed. Go to bed.
But first, we have some true crime news.
Diving into a disturbing case from New Jersey that has shocked the nation. This is a story of Christopher Greger, a father charged with the tragic death of his 6-year-old son, Corey Michello.
Can we
The
just call
trial
him
is
asshole?
Sure.
Okay.
The trial is currently underway for asshole, who stands accused of endangering the welfare of a child and first-degree murder. The charges stem from allegations that asshole forced his young son to run on a treadmill, believing that the boy was too fat. Tragically, Corey later died from injuries that investigators say were the result of chronic abuse. Court documents obtained by Court TV revealed chilling details. Surveillance footage from the fitness center at Greger's apartment complex shows Corey running on a treadmill on March 20th, 2021. In the video, Greger can be seen increasing the treadmill's speed as Corey struggles to keep up, stumbling and falling multiple times. Disturbingly, Greger is seen grabbing Corey by the shirt and at one point appears to bite the child's head. Just 2 weeks later, on April 2nd, 2021, Greger brought Corey to a hospital after the boy woke up from a nap, stumbling, slurring his words, and experiencing nausea and shortness of breath. Despite life-saving measures, Corey could not be saved. An autopsy performed by Dr. Dante R. on April the 3rd of 2021 found blunt force injuries with cardiac and liver contusions, acute inflammation, and sepsis. However, the manner of death was initially deemed undetermined. Pause?
I'd like to bite his head.
Undetermined. Cause of death, undetermined.
It seemed like it was determined to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right there.
I'm just trying to figure like undetermined, like it was all right there. Anywho,
Blunt
case goes
force
on.
injuries with cardiac and liver right there. Acute inflammation and sepsis. I'm
Sepsis?
sorry. Sepsis.
Yep. Okay. The case took a crucial turn.
Did I say it wrong?
Yes.
It's sepsis.
Sepsis. Sepsis.
There you go.
Jeez. Okay.
Hi. The case took a crucial turn in September 2021 when consulting forensic pathologist Dr. Thomas Andrew reviewed the evidence. Dr. Andrew determined the manner of death to be a homicide, citing acute traumatic injury to the heart 4 to 12 hours before Corey's death. He also noted signs of chronic abuse, including blunt impact injuries to the chest and abdomen, laceration of the heart, left pulmonary contusion, and liver damage. The evidence points to a pattern of severe and chronic abuse. The injuries sustained by Corey were consistent with repetitive trauma over a period of time. Asshole was initially arrested on July 7th of 2021 for endangering the welfare of a child related to the treadmill incident. However, he was released due to New Jersey bail room reform. It wasn't until March 9th, 2022 that Asshole was arrested again.
This
Time charged with murder. Clarification is essential in this complex case. Greger faces 2 separate charges: child endangerment for the treadmill incident on March 20th, 2021, and first-degree murder for the injuries that led to Corey's death on April 2nd, 2021. The prosecution argues that Greger knowingly caused seriously bodily injury resulting in the death of another In response, Gregor's defense team has hired their own forensic pathologist who determined that Corey's manner of death was natural, citing complications from pneumonia. Defense attorney Mario Bellucci emphasized this point in a statement to Court TV, challenging the prosecution's narrative by saying that Corey's death resulted from natural causes, specifically pneumonia. This directly contradicts the claim of abuse and homicide presented by prosecution at the time of Corey's death. His parents shared joint custody. Gregor had only been in Corey's life since the boy was 4 years old. Pause.
I call bullshit.
And you know, they pay like a lot of money for these independent
forensics.
Like,
how much money does he have, the dad, to do this? Like, he must feel very.
Like he helping them.
Well, oh yeah,
his mom.
She don't like them. Yeah. She don't like boy's mom. She don't like Brianna. That's.
Oh, okay. So now you don't like the kid's mom, and now your grandson is dead. That's just wonderful.
Probably never liked her.
But let's see. Corey's mother, Brianna Mitchell, reported Gregor for abuse over 100 times, but she claims no action was taken. She has since filed a lawsuit against the New Jersey Division of Child Protection and Permanency for failing to protect her son.
Good for her.
Brianna's heartbreaking testimony and her quest for justice underscore the tragic failures that led to Corey's death. Gregor, having turned down a 30-year plea offer, they gave him, he would have got out.
30-year plea offer.
He's not even that old.
That's quite generous, actually.
Yeah, he would have got out when he's 60.
Is that
motherfucker?
Right?
Okay.
Keep reading.
Now faces a life sentence. If convicted, he remains in the Ocean County Jail, held without bond. As this trial unfolds, we will continue to bring you updates and in-depth analysis. The case of Christopher Gregor and the tragic death of Corey Mitchell serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities faced by children and the importance of vigilance in protecting them. If you have any thoughts or comments on today's story, please reach out to us on social media or through our website. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review.
Yeah, that whole life sentence right there, that should be death. Sentence faces death.
30 years.
Does New Jersey have the death penalty?
They do not.
Think they do.
They should.
Absolutely.
I am 100% for capital punishment. Like,
absolutely.
What state is it that sounds like?
It's Texas. I feel like everybody should be like Texas. If you kill somebody, it's life. In life or the chair. Or whatever they're doing now.
Someone still has a gun line.
I think South Carolina still has a gun line.
It's just one state that has it still.
Bullets are fairly cheap. I mean, only take one. One real good one, you know? I mean, it's like a friend of mine actually lost her daughter in a fire in 2006. She was staying at her cousin's house, for a sleepover. And the ex-boyfriend of her cousin lit the house on fire. And 5 people died, including her daughter.
Oh.
And they gave him the death penalty, because Ohio has a death penalty. But here it is, 18 years later, and he's still living and breathing. My thing is, if they know you did it and there's proof that you did it, like, I really feel like you should be, like, expedited to the front of the line.
Hello.
Like,
I agree 100%.
Like, you wouldn't Buddy like that.
Buddy, he was only there for a couple years. Well, he got arrested in, 78? Something like that. And he
skipped the line to death row.
He was executed in 89, I think. Was it 89?
But even those death row people sit for years. Like, no, I'm going to need y'all to be more with it.
But for what, though? That's a waste of money.
Right, and they still get fed. They still get 3 meals. They get a cot, and they sit there until they actually put the needle in their arm. No, I'm gonna need y'all to no meals. This is your sentence. We're gonna carry this out. Sorry.
And it's crazy because there was actually the drug that they use for lethal injection. They weren't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't easily.
I don't even want to know why you know that, but yes, that is correct.
No, fuck that. I do.
Oh,
I know. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. So yeah, like that's a waste of fucking money.
My mother says hello, everybody.
Hi, Mom. I mean, look at Michigan, for example. I don't know if we have the death penalty, but
we don't.
Our roads are fucked up, and we could actually be using the money that we're spending on these prisons with these people on death row
to be fixing
be fixing these fucking roads because
let's run away.
And like those lifers, they just need a needle in their arm, like it cut down we're overflowing. They're overpacked. And so they're letting people who have however many years, they're letting them on parole, whatever, because the jails are packed, the prisons are packed, everything is packed here because Michigan doesn't have that, and we need to.
I'm perfectly fine with letting non-violent offenders parole, but if you've killed somebody, your ass need to stay where you at.
Absolutely.
Where I'm at, we have 29 people on death row currently, which is wild to me because I know other people belong there. Or we can just go on and knock these 29 out. I mean, then we can be at 0.
Yeah. That'd be nice. Be like, hey, Happy New Year. Go ahead and line them up.
So out of that 29, who's been sitting on death row the longest?
I didn't even look at that. I don't even want to know. Do I? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Because that's a really low number.
Oh my gosh. California is number 1.
I believe it. California is a big ass state.
Yeah.
In Michigan, actually declared the death penalty unconstitutional in 1963.
Yeah, they need to unwrite that. Just like they're trying to undo the abortion rights, they need to undo that law right there.
Oh no,
agree.
They need to leave me and my ovaries alone.
Right.
No, I agree. But that was supposed to be, like set in stone way back when. But now they're trying to undo that. I need them to undo this death penalty because it's unconstitutional. Let me tell you what's unconstitutional, what people think that they can do to these kids or to other people.
I agree.
That's unconstitutional.
For the Second Amendment. Yeah.
I'm a Second Amendment girl.
Okay. Because if you fuck around with me and mine, you will fuck around and find out.
Real fast.
I love a moving target. Go ahead.
Get hole punched.
Okay. I give you another hole in your ass. Anyway, Jesus help me. Bocas del Toro is a tranquil paradise known for its stunning landscapes and laid-back lifestyle. However, beneath this sincere facade lurked the dark and sinister plot meticulously orchestrated by a man who used the beauty of the islands to mask his deadly intentions. Holbert was born in Saluda, North Carolina on September 12, 1979. Living in the mountains of western North Carolina, Holbert's family owned and managed a small apple orchard and cattle ranch. Holbert attended high school in the neighboring city of Henderson, North Carolina. Holbert attended high school in the neighboring city of Hendersonville, North Carolina. He played high school football and was elected by his teammates as one of the 2 field generals, or the defensive captain of the team. As a student, Holbert was remembered as gifted, but with an unremarkable grade point average by his teachers. He was also known as a troublemaker. He graduated from North Henderson High School in 1990. Holbert was cited by a game warden in 1996 when he was 17 for illegally hunting on federal land. He was not arrested, but was fined and released, but otherwise had no arrests or convictions as a minor. From 2003 to 2005, Holbert led the Southern National Patriots, a militia and fledgling political party based in Western North Carolina. Pause. So basically, they just told us that he was a white supremacist.
And they did. I'm used to those down here.
Bless your heart.
They don't bother me.
The group was a controversial conservative activist organization. Members were often seen in uniform on the streets of Forest City, North Carolina. At its height, the organization had 500 active members and acquired a meeting house on Main Street in Forest City. The group was criticized as being a racist organization in 2005 by the local branch of the NAACP. Holbert denied this charge, claiming that several of the group's members were African American. The group collapsed in 2005 when Holbert left the United States. Wait a minute. Now, we all seen the Chappelle show where they had the black white supremacists. Did we not? Man, and you know the messed up part, like, that is one of my favorite skits. One of my favorite skits. He divorced his wife of 20 years. Why?
He divorced him. No, he did.
No, he divorced her. He's like, why? Because she was a nigger lover. It's like, what? Dead. Dead. What, how? Boy, when that dude's head exploded, I died. Anyway, sorry. Let's rewind a little bit and explore how William Dathan Holbert and Laura Reese found themselves in Bocas del Toro. Holbert, like I stated earlier, is a native of Hendersonville, North Carolina. He had a troubled past that was marked by a series of fraudulent activities and a failed marriage. His criminal record was extensive, including the charges of theft, fraud, and a high-speed police chase. Holbert's journey to Panama began after he met Laura Reese at a gym in Asheville, North Carolina. Such a beautiful place. The two quickly became inseparable, and the relationship soon took a dark turn. By 2005, Holbert had divorced his wife, filed for bankruptcy, and was ready to leave his past behind. Together, he and Reese fled the United States, eventually landing in Panama under the assumed identities Bill and Jane Cortez.
Bill and Jane.
All right, it's time for our favorite segment, Sip and Solve. Grab your shakers and glasses because we're about to mix up a drink that perfectly complements today's mystery, dark twists, and turns. Today's featured cocktail is the Strawberry Pineapple Mojito, courtesy of damndelicious.net. Did I get it?
It's damndelicious.net.
Well, what's the N for?
Because damn has an end in it.
Okay.
You know how to spell damn?
D-A-M.
No, that's damn. D-A-M is the one with the water.
This one.
D-A-M-N is like, damn, you play too much. Yeah, see?
The N must be silent. Okay. Damndelicious.net. Here's how you concoct this intriguing libation. Ingredients: 4 lime wedges, 1 bunch of mint, 8 strawberries, 4 tablespoons of sugar. That's a fucking lot of sugar. 2 cups of club soda, 6 ounces of pineapple juice, 6 ounces of light rum. Now, how do you put all this together? For each cocktail, mule 3 lime wedges muddle.
Pause. Who's muddle?
I said
All right.
muddle after. Sorry. Muddle.
4.
What the hell is a muddle?
4.
What's a muddle? I mean, if I'm going to describe it, what's
You
a
like-
muddle?
You like
Grind.
grind it a
No.
little
Right. God. We just couldn't say grind 3 lime wedges? Okay.
That's not what the recipe said.
On the
Got
website.
it. Okay, for each cocktail, a dole, 3 lime wedges, 2 strawberries, 1 tablespoon mint, leaves, and 1 tablespoon sugar and cocktail shaker until lightly crushed. Stir in pineapple juice, rum, and club soda. Serve over ice, garnished with remaining lime wedges if desired. Now back to you, Nicole.
Sounds like I'm gonna have one of those today. That's what
That does
sounds
sound
like.
good.
Refreshing too.
I liked all of it but the mint.
The mint, I think, like, it gives you like a.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of
those.
mojitos. Like, I liked everything until it said mint. You had me. You had me. And then you want to put a mint in there?
There's no pleasing her.
Yes, there is. Can
No,
we make it without the mint? I bet you it's still
you
good.
can make yours without the mint.
I bet you it's still tasty.
Just give you a bottle of Hennessy.
No. Yeah, I'm just giving you a
Not
bottle of Crown.
sponsored.
Call it a day. Yeah,
Hennessy
sponsor
is
us if
actually
you want
really
to.
good. So is Crown Apple.
I
So
had
is
some
unbranded
Hennessy.
coffee.
What is this? I had.
Did you say unbranded coffee?
I had
Is that why you're holding your hand over the name, or does it
Not
have it?
sponsored.
Oh,
Wait, did you go to 7-Eleven before you came home?
No, I went to Scooters. Not sponsored.
That's not the Scooters.
It's like a 7 brew.
Yeti branded cup.
I can see it.
No.
Dang, it's on both sides. That's right. Here, wait. Okay, go this way.
Help us.
Okay.
I'm not drinking right now because it's date night. So I'm drinking
You
tonight.
can drink on date night.
Sure can. Because I have
Drink
a
night,
forever
make night
DB.
right.
We're about to Game and Busters.
Oh, that'll
Dave
be
and
fun.
Buster's.
I like Dave and
Play-
Buster's.
Play him in basketball.
Just play
I
with
am
his
too.
balls. He'll be happy.
He likes when I play with his balls.
Anyway, see?
I finally came back to the bedroom after like weeks of having this cold and being sick. I'm in there sleeping last night, minding my own black-owned business.
And woof, his hand just smacked your face, didn't it?
And here comes this motherfucker feeling for me in the bed because, as he says, he can't see me in the dark.
He can't.
That's what I told him. I said, that's so racist.
Did he cop a nice feel?
He did. He hit me in the boob. And in turn, I hit him in the nuts. It was like, it's tit for tat.
Literally.
Right.
You hit me in the boob. The fuck? And I
Get
was
boob
sleeping.
by hit nut. Nut boob.
Right. I had just fallen asleep too. Pissed me off.
So you didn't do it?
But
No.
what if he hit you in the crotch?
It don't hurt as much as getting hit in the balls.
That's true. Or maybe he could have patted your crotch instead of smacking your crotch. Probably would have led to, different
Yeah, he done hit me
circumstances.
in the box before.
The box.
The balls.
So we
Yeah.
call it.
The
That's
magic
what I
box.
say at work. Like, me kick such and such in the box if they don't leave the fuck alone. That's what I say. Anyway.
Woo.
When Bill and Joe Cortez arrived at Bocas del Toro, they presented themselves as successful real estate entrepreneurs. They seemed to fit the mold of, people looking for a new start, but there was always something off about them. From the beginning, the Cortezes were a peculiar pair. His larger-than-life personality and taste for wild parties quickly earned him the name Wild Bill. His behavior was erratic, but his unconventional behavior wasn't enough to raise serious alarm in a community known for its eclectic mix of immigrants. Bocas del Toro attracts all sorts of characters. They have artists, retirees, adventurers, and some people running from their past. Bill's wild antics were just another layer in their colorful community. But the facade began to crack when the Brown family disappeared in 2007. Michael Brown, his wife, and their teenage son were living under assumed names, hiding from a dangerous past in the United States. Holbert saw an opportunity and struck, killing the Browns and taking over their property, which he renamed Hacienda Cortez. So this is fucked up because all his victims he killed with a 38. From what I understand, he either shot them in the head or he shot them in the neck. Holbert's plan of operation was chillingly calculated. He befriended his victims, gained their trust, and then, when the moment was right, he ended their lives. This pattern continued with Bo Islar and Sherilyn Hughes, both of whom vanished under suspicious circumstances, only to be This pattern continued with Bo Islar and Sherilyn Hughes, both of whom vanished under suspicious circumstances, only to be discovered later buried on Holbert's property. The Jolly Roger Social Club was Bill's way of blending in and standing out at the same time. He used it to scout for his next victims while maintaining an air of legitimacy. It was clever, if not terrifying, strategy.
I was just about to join our HOA, but having second thoughts now.
See, we don't have one, and I kind of wish we did, because this lady next door to me, there's still leaves in her yard from last fall. Like, she didn't even bother, and she got trees in her driveway. Like, her weeds are that damn high.
You can't serve her?
They at least come up to my knees. I don't know. I'm about this close to calling the city owner. Because, like, she only cuts her grass, like, maybe 2 or 3 times a summer. Like, when we're all in our yards in the summertime, making sure they look good,
Mother.
No. So the previous owner, he was out there all the time to the point where I was like, shit, I need to be out here at least 2-3 times a week. You know, just to make sure my shit keep away and shit.
3 times a week.
I mean, and then like everybody else on our street is retired. So that's all they do. And then some of these guys have like professional equipment. Like they do other people's lawns and stuff. But you know, I have some pretty awesome neighbors too. So when he cuts his grass, he'll cut our front yard for us.
What if she's hiding something?
Girl, the only thing she hiding is her fucking laziness, which ain't, that's a whole damn lie.
She could be hiding something within the weeds.
All I know is she got this big ass, fat ass mole in her yard. I saw that motherfucker run across her yard the other day. I was like, what the fuck is that?
You said a mole?
It's either a mole or a groundhog, but that motherfucker is fat.
Now,
We don't have
if you had
those.
big dogs, they would chase those. They would not be in your yard.
Well, they in her yard now because, you know, Chloe and Cashmere, they in the yard a lot.
Yeah, but
I saw them chase a squirrel the other day. It was on. It was like, Chloe was like, fucking you up on sight.
This little bitty old dog chasing this
Right.
big old squirrel. Okay.
Chloe weigh about 6 pounds.
Right.
They was gonna jump
Cashmere
it.
weighs 9.
Mm-hmm.
They was on site. I can hear them now, like you fucking this dude up on site and be in our shit.
Listen, what dog's jumping something outside?
Chloe is a gangster ass dog. Like Chloe gives no fucks. Cashmere, on the other hand, might think about it first. She be like, hold on, Chloe, hold on, dog, hold on.
Let's
You
think
sure?
about this.
And then Chloe be like, let's. And Cashmere be like, fuck it. Might as well go with you. That's how I feel like their conversations go, because Chloe is Nuck If You Buck on repeat. And that's definitely my dog. It's definitely my dog. Poor Cashmere's like, shit, damned if I do, damned if I don't.
She probably like, we gonna get in trouble anyway, so might as well.
Nah, they get in trouble together. It's both y'all fault. It's a black household.
Then they come back in dirty.
Man, it's okay, because after this, they get in a damn bath. Both of them.
Everybody.
I don't know what they go out in the yard and roll in, but they come in smelling like ass.
It's the grass. It's the grass. It doesn't matter if they...
Throwing some baking soda in that shit.
Baking
God.
soda in the grass.
It works. It
What
works.
does it do?
Makes it not smell as bad.
It does nothing.
Yes, it does.
I want to do it.
I saw it on TV.
Just because it's on TV, it doesn't mean it works.
Don't be a hater.
Just like it, just because it's on Facebook doesn't mean it's real. Just
Sometimes.
saying.
Usually.
Fake news.
Right.
Fake news.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't
I
done.
will. Shit. Yeah. Anyway, back to this. Holbert's transformation of the Browns family home into the Jolly Roger Social Club was a masterstroke of deception. The club became notorious for its wild parties and questionable company, all under the ominous tagline, over 90% of our members survive. This dark humor concealed the grim reality that awaited many who crossed paths with Holbert. Sherilyn Hughes, a well-respected hotel owner from St. Louis, Missouri, was Holbert's final known victim. Her disappearance in early 2010 raised immediate concern among her friends and family, prompting authorities to investigate more closely. This scrutiny eventually led to the discovery of the bodies buried behind the Cortez's home. When they found the bodies, it was a confirmation of their worst fears. Holbert had been operating with impunity, preying on those who trusted him. It was a chilling realization of how far he was willing to go for money and power. In July 2010, Holbert and Reese were arrested at the Nicaraguan border, attempting to flee from justice. Their capture marked the end of a terrifying chapter in the Bocas del Toro's history. Holbert's confessions revealed the full extent of his crimes, painting a picture of a man driven by greed and devoid of conscience. Despite his confessions, Holbert remained a chilling confidence. believing that he would eventually find a way out of prison. He claimed to have found religion and started a ministry from behind bars, but many saw this as just another ploy from a master manipulator. According to the Jolly Roger Social Club author Nick Foster, Holbert's lack of remorse was evident during the interview he had with him. He spoke of his crimes with a detachment that was unnerving. His belief that he could escape justice was just a testament to his delusional mindset. As we reflect on this harrowing tale, it's crucial to remember the lives that were tragically cut short. Michael Brown, his wife and son, Bo Islar, and Cheryl Lynn Hughes. Their stories serve as a sobering reminder that even in paradise, darkness can find a foothold. Bocas del Toro continues to be a place of beauty and tranquility, attracting visitors and immigrants from around the world. However, the shadows of Holbert's crimes linger, a dark stain on the community's history. As we reach the end of this chilling episode of Murder and Cocktails, we want to thank you, our fantastic listeners, for joining us on this journey into the darker side of paradise. The story of William Dathan Holbert, Wild Bill, is a chilling reminder that even the most beautiful places can harbor unspeakable evil. Your enthusiasm for true crime and mixology makes each episode truly special. Before we wrap up, don't forget to follow us on your favorite podcast platform to stay updated on our latest concoctions of crime and cocktails. And of course, share the love by leaving a review. Your feedback keeps the spirits high and the stories flowing. Remember to visit our website, truecrimemeetsmixology.com, for the cocktail recipe of the week, strawberry and pineapple mojito, inspired by today's episode, and to check out our favorite things. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep those glasses full. Cheers to the mystery that keep us coming back for more.
Ooh, that show was good. I can't wait for the next one to come out. Binging on the podcast. Hope true crime never run out. What's gonna happen in the next episode? Nobody don't know. All this suspense, this get intense. No turning back now. I'm all in. True crime, we online. Tune in. It's about to